In loving memory of Andy Einers, the final stop of the World Surf League Championship Tour. We're into round 4, heat number 3. Yago, Dora taking on Julian Wilson and Joel Parkinson. So many storylines here. Wilson still with an outside shot to take out a world title. Hunt still number 2 in the world as we lock in with Joel Parkinson, a backdoor. Parko out with a classic flyaway kick out to Joel Parkinson pots.
Yeah, what a day. And he's going to be dangerous too. I mean, very similar conditions to the year he won his world title and walked away with the Park Masters. So Joel's going to be tough. He's great in the barrel, perfect positioning and timing there from Parko. Super clean exit and a beautiful and back-to-back waves here, Joe.
Wilson loves backdoor, heading that same direction. He'll get his first completion of round 4, heat number 3.
Just for a bit of showmanship, and then right behind him, Julian, just a quick little in and out. So I'm seeing Joel get the better of that exchange, but for Julian, it's all about, as you said, Joe, first or second.
He's getting a heat with him on the last day of Parko's career. Having a look now at the left, knifing the takeoff, pulling it under the hood. Julian Wilson gets the exit. 2 quick completions, 2 scores heading his way, and the world number 2 looking comfortable this morning.
I like it. Busy here this morning. Beautiful late drop, nice and vertical, pulls in, so another good little score for Julian Wilson.
All setup work to see in which way he wants to set this one up. He loves a backdoor pit, nice and deep. It's already stretching out on the reef. Parko just straight into a closeout. As soon as he lunged into that, you could tell there was not going to be an exit on that one. Locking in, Yago Dora's first ride of round 4, heat number 3. Couple of sections to beat. Dora stays on his feet.
Yago knows that. He is so good out here. Let's have a look. Slides into it and just sits nice and comfortably behind that there. A little bit of a messy exit, but it's going to be a great score. Currently in 3rd spot. First wave of 6.37 required. Let's have a look here. Beautiful positioning. Look how wide open that is for Yago. Dora. Wave selection so important here today. It's not as unruly as yesterday, but there is still those gems. There are still the ones you don't want. So you've got to make sure you've got priority when the good ones come through.
Yago takes second now with a 7th 3-3 start. He'll go down in a closeout on the next effort. So that takes Joel to that scary spot of being in 3rd at the moment. Still with that big 6.0. And just needing a 1-3-4 to get back into advancing position. It's finals day at the Billabong Pipe Masters, round 4, heat number 3. We've got a split peak. Julian Wilson, a backdoor. Wide open pit. Sneaks out for the exit with style and grace. That was the cavern that Wilson was looking for.
It looks like the natural footers are going the back door and the goofies are going pipeline. Julian, oh my gosh, that was an absolute cracker of a wave for Wilson.
That's what Yago did on the split pots.
Yeah, beautiful tube ride. I mean, you talked to us about which way is the best way to go. And this is another wave of Yago's. I mean, have a look at this, Joe. This a tough exit there for Yago Dora. This kid is good out here, let me tell you. He's going to be tough to beat if he keeps picking waves like this. Fights his way out the end. Have a look at Yago's scoreline, Joe.
Unbelievable rhythm for Yago Dora, knifing the takeoff. How did he come out of this thing?
Yeah, well, it was all feel. I mean, once that wave got full of white water, once that tube really sort of filled up with chandeliers and a bit of white water, he had to really go by feel. Looking at something close to the excellent range for him as we see Joel. Look at that style, look at that position.
He still has a 4.17 to improve on. And it's an interesting moment for surfing history. You really feel like there's this changing of the guard with Australian legends. Wilson trying to save his spot here in the pit of backdoor. Sneaking out the low road section. He wants to show the judges that he got it. His mom is definitely giving him credit for that one.
Julian Wilson, is he going to get credit for this? Let's have a look. Nice, long, deep barrel. Just snuck out. We kind of rode him off, but somehow managed to stay on just long enough to maybe get the score. Looking to replace a 4.17, Joe. That's the weak link at the moment for Julian.
As Yago pulls into a smaller tube of pipeline, but he's got a great line to come out with a spin. Layback hack to throw down. I think this might be one of Dora's favorite heats he's ever experienced in his career.
Oh my gosh, he is absolutely on fire right now, is Yago Dora. Sense of urgency to try and get rid of that 4.17. Yago, that was a long tube ride for him. A smaller wave though, so I'm not sure whether that's going to better his 7.77. It's harder to manufacture bigger scores on small waves here at Pipeline, especially when there's bombs coming through. Julian Wilson looking like he's going to have a look at it, Joe.
Wilson all the way back out to finally get this opportunity deep in the cavern at Pipe. Everything spinning out of the inside of that wave. He'll still be keeping a 4.17. Situation remains the same. Parko needing a 6.45 to turn it. Pulled into a closeout. Got detonated on the reef, and Parko holding priority that entire time.
Wow.
Didn't get a shot to turn that one around. As Julian makes it to the quarters to keep the title race alive, we officially will say goodbye to Joel Parkinson. His last heat surfed in an incredible career right here at the Billabong Pipe Masters. Julian showing so much courage and bravery, putting himself back in that position. But now the emotions will start to unload. Today's a special day in surfing history. Parko giving us so much. That world title, Triple Crown title, 12 CT event wins, 4-time runner-up in the world going back all the way to 2002. So much to celebrate in Joel's career as we'll continue that party going on the beach here on the North Shore.